and Boulder Crash, as you could see in his very practical alt mode on the screen in front of you. We'll be excited to see the Wheeljack in your collection, because that was your favorite character from Rise of the Beasts.
That came out in Kingdom, I think it was. And
that's who I'm assuming this would be.
That's what, yeah, same here. So I'd be good with it. Is that saying don't buy at Walmart? No, this is probably some like Walmart exclusive.
Noah? Was that
Noah?
What it was?
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't doubt if it's a remold of that, to be quite honest with you. Welcome back once again to the Bot vs. Con channel. As always, I'm James the Con.
And as always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we've got a very special episode for you. There have been some leaks that have came out. We didn't add this to the last one because there were so many of them. So we wanted to do a standalone episode with our thoughts and just to discuss them with you guys for a little bit. So let's start off with Legacy. And now, I guess in 2024, it's called Legacy Uni. So I'm assuming they're going to call it Universe. And that's going to make me very mad because it'll be Universe 3.0. Because they can't think of any new names. So hopefully it'll be like United or something. That's my fingers crossed. I know you don't care.
Yeah, well, it's just when you say United, I mean, I'm in Atlanta and we have a soccer team, United. So that's the first thing I thought about.
I don't even know the soccer team near me, what it would be called. Anyways, let's get into the core class figure. So I put up a few pictures of some of the ones that stood out to me. And let's go through them by the wave. So wave 1 comes out January 2024. Wave 2 is April 2024. 3 is July of 2024. And 4 is October. So the first one, you've got Energon Megatron. Now this is a really weird one to be a core figure. But let's go through all the wave 1 and then we'll discuss it. We've got Beast Wars Tasmania Kid and Boulder Crash, as you could see in his very practical alt mode on the screen in front of you. So with me, I think Energon Megatron is really cool design. Whether you think of it as Megatron or another character, I think it is just cool with the cannons on the shoulders. The color scheme's really nice with the white and the blues and the greens. Not very G1 at all, but it looks nice. They're not going to do it justice as a core class figure.
Yeah, that's a bit much. I mean, I have the Energon Megatron, and I just can't see. It's going to be very, very, as you would say, lazy. Maybe like the figure lays down and the wings kind of lay down, and
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a repaint of that movie toy. The Jet Noah? Was that
Noah?
What it was?
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't doubt if it's a remold of that, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so the next one would be Beast Wars Tasmania Kid, which I actually had as a kid. It was one of my favorite toys. Well, it wasn't Tasmania Kid. I think it was called Snarl in the America, which I know makes you very mad, but he snarled. He snarled more than a dinosaur would, to be quite honest with you.
We don't know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a reptile. Anyway, so I'll be picking this up. I have to say, Hasbro got me with this one. I liked the Rat Trap mold. It was decent, and as a more obscure character, I would be in. Especially for like $12, I'd be in.
I think I'm in on it as well. I do have to see it, of course, but I think I'm in on it as well. I did not pick it up as a kid or a teenager, I guess, but I think I saw it later in life, and I was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like Tasmanian Devils, so that was what got me wanting to pick it up.
Yes. And then Boulder Crash, I have no opinion on because I know nothing what it's going to look like, and honestly, I'll probably skip it. Unless they do some really cool rock formation that like looks like a face, like a totem pole or something like that.
I didn't like Rock Lords as a kid. I'm not happy about. I think I'd rather have seen GoBots, honestly.
that would have been better. And then next for Wave 2, we've got Beast Machines Cheetor and Beast Wars Dinobot. Again, I don't know why they're core class figures. I think core class should be for figures that should be tiny already, like the mini bots or mini cons or something like that. Making these characters that should be Voyagers or deluxes or even leader classes in core class doesn't make sense to me, especially when there's no other Beast Machines or Beast Wars characters out there.
You know, the thing that I like that they're doing is that I think this is so people who maybe can't afford to get a Prime, you know, leader class Prime or Megatron or whatever, they have the opportunity to get it in the core class. But I think I remember a time when if they did make something really small, they also kept a deluxe or leader class or whatever class you want to call it version as well. So they kind of put two options out there, and it doesn't seem like they do that anymore.
No, and I still wouldn't understand that, because I remember when I was a kid, they had the really tiny ones for $3.99 that were more like the original. You know, they didn't have elbows. They weren't core class figures. They would be like one step below that, and that made sense. Have a line of that in all the characters, then have that. But core class, I want to be seeing people like Tasmania Kid as a core class figure, or, you know, give us Sparkplug. You got that Armada Prime, give us a Sparkplug. But instead, we're getting these characters that should be larger. I don't get it.
That's my only reasoning thought process of it, but who knows? I could be wrong. You know, Hasbro and I don't necessarily think along the same lines at times.
I think they just wanted to get people that are like you, but for Hasbro to buy everything. buy 3 Optimus Primes. Okay, Wave 3, we don't really need to talk about too much. It's another Rock. It's just called Rock 3. Okay, and then Wave 4
maybe
is a repack.
Dwayne Johnson.
that would be better. That would be better than a piece of flint. And then the last one is a repack of Core Energon Megatron. Take it as you go. Let's move on to the deluxes. So Wave 1 Deluxe is your favorite Bumblebee, animated Bumblebee, Rescue Bots Chased, Cyberverse Windblade, and Deluxe Magnius, which I'm assuming is another Rock. Any of those make you go, ooh, I want that?
I'll probably pick up the Windblade.
Really? Oh, she's not a G1 character. I'm surprised you like her.
I don't know why. I actually have a couple Windblades. I have the Bingo Toys, and I have the Fans Hobby Wheel Blade. So I don't know why I like that figure.
Yeah. As far as those, the only one that I'm interested in is Rescue Bots Chase, because it's a new figure, and I like that blue police car look. So I'd be interested in it. The rest of them, I'm definitely passing on. Windblade, I've got the Bingo Toys one. Don't need any other Windblades. Next, we've got G1 Sure Shot. Excuse me. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Sure Shot, G1 Gears, Cyberverse Chromia, and the one I think you're most interested in, Rock number 2.
Sure Shot's going down. Of course, Gears is going down as well. Those will probably be the only 2 that I pick up from that.
This sounds like a wave I'm skipping completely. Sure Shot, maybe, because Sure Shot is the yellow Formula One racer that goes with Point Blank and the red and blue car.
Yeah. His name's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't even think of it. Yes.
So I might get that one just because I have both of those. One of which Hasbro sent me because they messed up on a figure. But I do have both of them, so I might just pull out the trio. But none of them make me go, ooh, I would need that.
Oh, yeah, I gotta have that. I never had Sure Shot as a kid, the Target Master as a kid, so I'm definitely in for it.
Yep, I wouldn't doubt if they leave off like the Target Master or something. So next for Wave 3, we've got R80 Sideburn right in the middle, Cybertron Hotshot, Strong Arm Package Refresh, which again, I'm sure you're excited for that. You need 2 of them. And the most anticipated one out of this wave for you, Bobby, is rock number 3. So not number 2, number 3. We're going up. Do any of those make you say, "Ooh, I need that"?
No, it doesn't. But I think that Sideswipe is going to be in your collection, and it's going to
You mean
probably
Sideburn?
Sideburn rather. I think it'll probably be a repaint of that purple car that just came out. That
Other way around. The purple car is a repaint of this one.
well, I mean,
It might have came out first, but it's definitely supposed to
look
be.
like
Yeah. No, I don't think I'd be picking any of these up, except for maybe Cybertron Hotshot. Sideburn, if I wanted a Sideburn, I would pick up the original mold. It's bigger, it's better, it has more posability.
I just knew you were.
And it has a better alt mode.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all around a better figure. It has chrome, it has rubber tires. Yeah, it has that big shoulder thing, but I think it's kind of cool as a shield. It looks way better than just detaching the shield and putting it on that they do nowadays.
The one I have, I'm good with. I don't need another one.
Yeah, no, the original one is so much better. I know that we'll be seeing that strong arm in your collection very soon, so
No,
I know you won't be picking that up.
definitely not.
Okay, next we've got the rest of the people here. We've got Slipstream, which I am excited for. Quake, which I think deserves a Voyager class figure, and G1 Optimus Prime. I don't know what that last one's about, but Slipstream I'm very excited for. They're probably going to screw her up like they did the Sideburn repaint. I can't remember her name. It's escaping me right now. They're probably going to screw her up, and it's going to be like a repaint of, Windblade. That's exactly what it is. Never mind. There you go. It just clicked. Slipstream's just going to be a repaint of Windblade. And Quake, I think should be bigger. And same thing with Slipstream. I don't know why they have a problem with putting a female Jet as a Voyager or a leader class figure. Because I think she should be the same height as Starscream, if not taller.
They probably fear she's not going to sell. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of RCs on the shelf, and maybe that was their one chance at it. Well, no, I guess I can't say that because they've released Chromia 1,000 times, and Alita 1 and RC has had 2 iterations in different boxes. So yeah, I can't see why they won't.
And I don't think RC sold that Studio Series RC because people just got the one from Kingdom.
Yeah,
so there was no reason to get the new one. Yeah, for the maybe not collector like us. for the layman collector, they probably didn't want to get 2 of them, which I wouldn't blame them. They look very similar.
I did get both.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's because I bought my lady one. She said she wanted an RC, so I got excited. I was just like, oh, wow, really? Here, so that's the only reason.
So we'll see. I probably will still pick up that Windblade and the Quake, to be quite honest with you. I really like Quake's color scheme.
And it's Crosshairs. Is that?
There you go.
Target Master.
There you go. See, it was literally on the tip of your tongue. All right, so let's get into some Voyagers and Leaders. We're just going to do them together. So Wave 1, we've got Prime Thundertron, Animated Optimus Prime, Beast Wars, Tigerhawk, and Leader Class Optimus Prime. So that's going to be 3 Optimus Primes that come out this year in Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader Class. That is ridiculous. I'm so sick of Optimus.
I mean, Optimus sells, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Yeah. I say unfortunately because there'll probably be one version that I like, and the others will be just god awful terrible. And just like now, I mean, the Rise of the Beast, they've had all these different versions of Prime, like the Prime with the lion head popping out of his chest, and I mean, there's just so many that it's like, okay, can we just focus on getting one right?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Out of these, I'm interested in the Thundertron because that is really cool. I have the original one. It's a really cool character. I think it's a really cool design, The Tigerhawk, is the only other one. Animated Optimus Prime would be cool, but I know it's gonna not live up to the original animated toy, which I know you don't have, but it's actually a very fun, very accurate toy to have. And I think I'm gonna get it in another color scheme, which we'll talk about, which you can see on screen. Spoiler, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So you'll be getting the Optimus Primes, both of them.
I have to really see them. Nothing. I'm not sure about this wave. I literally have to see what this looks like.
Yep, I don't blame you. So for Wave 2, we've got a Voyager Beast War Silverbolt, Voyager Cybertron Starscream, and a Leader G1 Sandstorm. Any of those stick out to you?
Oh, that Sandstorm. Yes, please. I mean, we've been dying for an Autobot Sandstorm for a while. And that is actually my favorite triple changer for the Autobots, even more so than Springer. I always like Doom Buggies, so that's the goal for me right now. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. I have always liked Sandstorm the best. I like Broadside. He's my favorite Autobot triple changer because I think it's cool with the aircraft carrier that turns into a jet. But then it would be Sandstorm. So I want to say I'm going to pick this up, but it's a leader class figure, and we know how tiny leader class figures are nowadays. So I won't say, and you like to get mad at me about saying I'm going to buy stuff, but I don't. So I'm going to say maybe. I have to see it. I have to see all the features and stuff. Beast War Silverbolt, I would have loved that. It's the best Silverbolt, don't lie. But Transart's coming out with one. So why am I going to buy Hasbro's? It'll probably be double the price, but you're going to get a lot more. So I'll just get Transart's version. And Cybertron Starscream, again, I really like that design. It's the best Tetrajet design, if you ask me. But I've got Make Toys that came out like 5 years ago, so I don't need it. So I'll probably only be getting the Sandstorm if it is worth the leader class price. Big if. If it's not, then you can count me out.
I can go. I will not get on you based off of what you just said. You put all the caveats out there and everything. I'm good with that. Where I get on you is when you're saying, I'll get it if it's $40 and then it comes out at $39. You're like, no, I'm not getting it. It's too much. But you just said it was $40. You were going to get it.
Yeah. Well, next we've got Voyager Cybertron Vector Prime. So that's kind of cool. And then I'm assuming a repack of never mind. Armada Galvatron. I read that wrong. So, Cybertron Vector Prime bought. Sorry. I love that figure. There ain't no third party that I think is going to come out with it for a while. Unless it looks like a big pile of garbage. Which is 75 it will, 25% it looks good with Hasbro. So, we'll see. The Galvatron, again, bought. I know it's tiny, but I really like that color scheme. That figure, the original figure, has a very soft place in my heart. Just like you're buying that overpriced deluxe Optimus Prime that has posability from G1, I want to buy this thing.
The reason I look at you like that is because I know initially you were in on the Megatron, the Armada Megatron, and then you saw the size and you're like, oh, no way, totally out. I'm out. No, not
but that's the wrong color for me.
And then
this is the right color for me.
So, but it's still going to be small, so you don't care then.
Not with if the color scheme is right, I'm good with it.
Okay.
See, this is going to just be to supplement my fans hobby one.
Well,
that's just to have another character. That Armada Megatron I was going to get was going to be Armada Megatron in my collection. So when I saw that, too small, not going to work. But, to have another Armada Galvatron, I won't be mad.
Okay. No argument here. I will be passing on this one, just like I passed on the Megatron, because I did pick up the fans hobby Megatron and Galvatron. So no need to double dip on those. Plus I have
and I don't blame you. I just have nostalgia for that one figure. And then finally, the last wave, we've got a Metal Hawk package refresh. Don't know why. I've seen it everywhere a lot. I don't know why they'd be doing this one instead of like Tarn. Whatever. And then we've got animated Motor Master, which we'll talk about in a second, and Leader Class Soundwave. So, first, Metal Hawk, don't need, I already got it. Animated Motor Master, I think I'm going to get. Because I got the BotCon set. It's the only BotCon set I need. I need. The only BotCon set I have. That's the one I actually went to. So, again, it has a special place in my heart. I want it just because of that. That's it. I got the BotCon version. Let me get this version. I probably won't be happy buying it when it's probably going to be, the size of a core class figure in 2024. That's going to be as big as Voyagers are. But I think I'm still going to get it. And then Leader Soundwave. Nope. I ain't paying $55 for a deluxe size Soundwave.
So what Soundwave is it going to be?
They don't know. I'm just joking with the deluxe size. I'm assuming it's going to be the Walmart exclusive with some tapes.
Okay. So
that's what I would assume.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll be picking up anything from that set. I have the Walmart exclusive. Again,
me too.
It wasn't my favorite Soundwave, so not really a need to go back and do it. There has to be something, maybe if it came with Rat Bat and some of the other tapes that we don't see all the time.
But they came out with those.
But I mean, if we're gonna do a refresh of it, like what's the little dinosaur one?
Slugfest, isn't that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
Those tapes. I mean, like the ones we don't normally see. If they did something like that, then I'd be inclined to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. But to get Ravage, Laserbeak, Rumble Frenzy, I have enough.
It's just gonna be Rumble and Frenzy.
Yeah.
Either that or Ravage and it's probably actually going to be Ravage and Laserbeak, but then they could save on molds if they do the same thing. Rumble, they're always trying to, or they're going to be tapes that don't transform. They might also do that.
Put
like four solid pieces, just so you can play with them.
Yeah, I'm so good. So
well,
good.
let's move on. Do you know what this is?
Is that saying don't buy at Walmart? No, this is probably something like Walmart exclusive, and
exactly.
They're now a form of, not only did the Autobots go from Cybertron to Earth, they went from Earth to Walmart.
No, this is the Star Seekers. So the Star Seekers are a group of Cybertronian pirates, which I think is so bloody cool. I think that way cooler than G1. Sorry. Got pirates in it, got it. Give me some knights, got it. Cowboy, and that's what's cool. There's there's something for everybody except for Bobby. So let's talk about some of the deluxes. We've got deluxe number 1, which doesn't have a name, so I'm assuming that's going to be the one that you want. I'm gonna go out on a limb. And then we've got Road Pig, which I'm really worried it's just going to be another one of those RC repaints that we've seen like 6 times. So we'll see. We've got Deluxe Lockdown, which I would be excited for, but let me talk. And last, we've got Deluxe Filch, which I have nothing about this character. I guess it's from Cyberverse. She turns into a bird. So Road Pig, if it's a new mold or it actually looks like a chopper and not a sports bike, I'll probably be picking it up. Lockdown, I think it's just going to be a repaint of... was it Crash Bar?
Oh,
the female Junkion, which really makes me sad. But I'll be picking it up because Lockdown's one of my favorite characters. And if the bird girl actually turns into a cool looking bird, I'll be picking that up too. This is right up my alley.
This is right up your alley, and this is one of those I have to see it. I have no attachment to the characters. I don't like the idea. Similar to I don't want to see my Transformers as samurais. I don't want to see my Transformers as pirates.
Why not?
Because that's too human. It's just
pirates transcend human. A group of people that go around on a ship stealing other people's stuff transcends humanity.
Humans did it.
Yeah, and you don't think aliens did it?
I've never had a conversation with one. So
well, you gotta start getting those crystal balls out.
Yeah, so since I can't say that I've had a conversation with the alien, I just don't like the idea of
Well,
pirates.
what about okay? Well, let's do this. What about armies? Armies is a human thing. Why is
No,
there two factions? It's human.
no, because
Same difference.
ants swarm in armies, bees are in groups, or you can call them armies. We call them armies. That's what's like this.
And
The features of a pirate. There's going to probably be one with a patch on its eye. This one has a hook. Another one's
well,
going to probably have the
lockdown is a
peg
bounty
leg.
hunter. So
The
if
bird,
he,
the lady
well,
bird is
that's
going to
another
land on
thing that
the shoulder of one of them or
that's
something
what
like
makes me. Well, actually, that's kind of cool. I didn't think about that. Lockdown isn't supposed to be a pirate; he's a bounty hunter. So I'm kind of mad that they're looping him in with this. And I know they're not going to do the cool thing. So Lockdown always had this really cool transformation where he was super tall in robot mode and he was a normal car in build mode because like the car would split in half and he'd be like this ginormous like leader class figure. And I know they're not going to do that, so they're not going to do him justice. So
I have to wait.
Yep. You might be interested in this next one though, because they're doing Ferric, which is the God, I can't think of the name. Cyclonus. See, that's not my Cyclonus. I can't even think of the name. Cyclonus in these colors, which I know you would probably pick up.
Yeah. Now, this is the only Cyclonus. So I mean, the
Armada makes more sense. We'll do a video on names that don't make sense, and Cyclonus will be number one.
But I'm in for any repaint of Cyclonus in the Cyclonus mold. It looks like this. I'm in for it. I actually like the Hasbro Cyclonus that came out in Kingdom, I think it was. And
that's who I'm assuming this would be.
That's what, yeah, same here. So I'd be good with it.
And then Leader Class Thundertron. So they're doing another one. So I don't know what'll be the difference between the two. But if all of these look decent, yeah, I'll probably be picking up the whole wave.
This is right up your alley. So I'm happy for you on this. I am happy for me on this as well, because it doesn't look like there's a lot that I'm going to be buying. And I can actually probably save that money for something that I really want, like this 4-foot Metroplex or something like that.
So you said that about the Toxitron collection, and how many of those have you picked up?
I didn't pick up Grimlock. I mean, I said I was going to pick up. I picked up the ones I said I was going to pick up.
Okay. Not kidding.
I didn't pick up Grimlock.
All right, and then I don't have a picture for it, but the Buzzworthy Bumblebee is doing Origins Wheeljack, which I'm sure you'll be picking up, but I do not need a box. Unless they called it Freezer and made it into a freezer, because that's what it looks like, but I no interest in that.
Yes, I can't wait for that Origins Wheeljack to go with the Origins.
And it's a Voyager. So
I'm good with it. I'm happy finally to get it. We got the Mirage, or excuse me, the Jazz. Look at that. Freudian slip there. But so yeah, I'm happy that they're doing this. It's way overdue. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we'll see. Next, let's get into Studio Series. I'm going to talk about some core class. So for Wave 1, these are coming out February 2024 for Wave 1. Wave 2 is in April. Wave 3 is in August. And Wave 4 is in December. So they're a little bit staggered. And for the first core, we've got Mohawk and Rumble. So Mohawk is that little motorbike that I don't think you like. But I would just get the third-party version if I wanted it. Sorry,
Yeah.
Hasbro. And Rumble, they don't come with enough to consider it a core class figure.
I'll probably be in for the Rumble. Yeah, I could see that. Even though I just got a Rumble. Of course, I have to look to the side. I'm like, did I get a Rumble? I think I do have a Studio Series Rumble over there somewhere. So yes, I have to see what this looks like. What's different, if anything, or if it's just a repackage.
Yeah. And then for wave 2, we have movie 6 Starscream. So I'm assuming I think that's the Bumblebee movie Starscream. So yeah, I wouldn't be getting it.
No,
So.
nope, not gonna do it.
And then for wave 3, we have for you 86 Steeljaw, which I'm assuming you're going to be picking up.
Yes. Well, that's instant buy for me.
Yeah, no, it's instant skip for me.
And I just hope it doesn't look like trash because I'm saying that. It's just like, oh yeah, instant buy, and then I'm gonna look at it and it's gonna look like cardboard flipped over with like some paper clips pinned into it or something like that.
I think you are reading Hasbro's mind, and Transformers are going to start being made out of cardboard. I mean, third parties doing it with that Power Master Prime.
That's what
Hasbro's going to follow trend.
Yeah,
it's going to be paper crafts. And then lastly, for wave 4, we've got movie 6 Frenzy. I don't know what that is, so I put this picture of Frenzy up from movie 1, but I don't remember him in Bumblebee movie at all.
I'm so out. It's again, it's a good thing. I'm saving money. I just hope that the stuff I have pre-ordered from the MP side of the world comes out during this time, so I am spending the money on an even playing field. So it's still nothing's really changing. That would be good.
That's not going to happen. Next, let's talk about some deluxes. We've got movie 7 Pablo, aka Wheeljack. It's coming out. I know you are very excited for that. And movie 7 Scorponaut. So honestly, depending on how the Scorponaut looks, I might pick it up. I picked up the other one. I really like scorpions and spiders and creepy crawlies. So I wouldn't mind adding another one. Not as a movie verse, but as like a mutated version in my, messed up head in my story. So yeah, I know we'll be excited to see the Wheeljack in your collection because that was your favorite character from Rise of the Beasts. So for wave 2, we've got
don't you believe that? For those for anybody new watching this, that is all lies. So.
Alright, next we've got Deluxe War for Cybertron Sideswipe, which I would assume would be a barricade repaint. Just, movie 6 Sunstreaker. Where were all these people in Bumblebee? I don't remember Sunstreaker in that movie at all. So I don't get it. And then a package refresh, which makes sense. Which one of those are you going to be picking up?
I might pick up the
You already have it?
I like the Sharkticons.
It was actually a really good mold.
Yeah,
I agree.
And so I may pick it up. I hope they make some changes to it. What was that like? When did that come out? It was Studio Series.
That was last year.
Yeah. Seems like it was longer than that. But
no.
I think I have 3 of them. I think I bought 3 of them for troop building. So
yeah.
I may or may not pick it up. I mean, hopefully there's something different so it looks different.
It says package refresh, so I think it's going to be the exact same.
Okay. Then nope, I won't be getting it then. I don't need it anymore.
Okay, so then for wave 3, we've got War for Cybertron Decepticon Infantry. Your guess is as good as mine.
Some drone, probably.
And then I didn't know what this was for wave 4. That was wave 3 for the Decepticon Infantry. That's what this picture is. This very generic looking Transformer. Okay, now wave 4, we've got HM Megatron and Next Gen Bumblebee.
So I'm reading that as maybe human Megatron.
Oh. I was thinking H&M. He was going to look very fashionable.
I mean, it could be both, I think that's what it might be. I know on the news we've talked about a lot of these human statues of Transformers lately, and maybe Hasbro's trying to throw their hat in there and see if it picks up. And so I don't know. That's what I thought about.
I don't think they'd be doing that in Studio Series. Legacy maybe, but I think where would he? Is he a human in G1 at all?
No.
No?
The
Yeah.
only, I mean, there was an episode where Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, RC, and Springer turned human,
Yeah, that's what I thought. But not Megatron, though.
but
'Cause
not
that would be
Megatron.
Galvatron at that time anyways.
Right. So I can't. I mean, I just don't know what HM stands for. That's the only He-Man. I mean, does he?
Huge movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's a comic thing too. To repaint a Megatron as a comic. That could be it. Next Gen Bumblebee, though, I really don't know what that stands for. I put the most Next Gen Bumblebee that I could find on screen, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I am kind of curious on that.
I don't know. Is Camaro coming out with, or is Chevy coming out with a new Camaro, and
that could be it
they're
too.
gonna make-
That
they're gonna make
honestly could be it. Maybe he was a Next Gen Camaro in the new movie.
Yeah.
That's what they did. Yeah. And then, so let's talk about the Voyagers and Leaders. So, Voyager Scrap Heap will be in Wave 1, which I think we already got.
Yeah.
War for Cybertron Starscream. Honestly, I really don't like that Starscream design. It looks too chunky. I know you probably don't even know what it looks like. And then movie 6, which I think is Bumblebee again, Megatron. That Megatron did look quite nice in that movie 6. I think we even looked at the mono crack version, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And we were almost going to get it, but it was too expensive.
Yeah.
They're coming out with the cheaper version, but it's still just too big for my collection. It's like almost 13 inches tall, and I just don't need a Megatron that big. But I think a lot of people will be very happy to have that Megatron in their collection, even though it's probably going to be like 6 inches tall.
You know, I'm like that. I'm on the crack. I mean, my purchasing of Hasbro has definitely slowed down a lot. So they really have to hit it hard out of the park for me with a lot of the new stuff, because as I'm starting to see stuff on my shelf, I'm not opening it because I'm just not as eager to open things as I was before, and so I don't want any more shelf boxes. So
yes, I agree with you. I remember back in the good old days when you would just buy the whole wave on Big Bad Toy Store, and it'd be like $5 cheaper than buying each figure individually.
I forgot about that.
And then they stopped doing it because Walmart and Target started complaining. I used to do that, and then it got to where I was buying all the characters individually in a wave, and then it went to, well, let me just buy half of the wave, and then it's like where I am now, where it's like they're just not doing it for me.
Not buying any of the wave.
Yeah.
Or the second wave. Matter of fact, we're not even doing the wave in the stands. We're not even doing that.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyways, so let's move on to the Wave 2. We've got Voyager Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie again, which is an interesting design. But, you know, whatever. And we have Leader Swoop, which I know you are excited for, and it might be one that I pick up as well. Because as we've discussed on this show before, Swoop is my favorite Dinobot. So I might pick it up. Depends on what it looks like. If it looks like the other Dinobots, I probably won't. Because I think they have all been very strong releases. Just not for me. But again, knowing Hasbro, it's going to be deluxe size Swoop in a leader class packaging with giant wings.
Oh, that would suck. Or, I mean, honestly, it can go both ways. They could put like some, you know, little rinky-dinky wings on them too. You know, that would be terrible as well.
Either which way. So.
Tinkerbell Swoop. I'm in on the Swoop. I'm still looking for Snarl out in the wild. I have not seen it in stores yet, so I'm still looking for that. But I'm definitely in on the Swoop whenever that comes. And plus, you have to get I know you've been searching for the core class Swoop to go with your other core class Dinobots, so you can complete your.
How did you? Yes, I'm almost there. I've got 1 out of 6, so I just need 5 more.
Yeah.
And then once I get all of those, remember you're going to be getting your Magic Square Bruticus. So it
I
works out.
will. I will get the Magic Square Bruticus as soon as you get that.
All right. So the next Voyager is Movie 6 Skywarp. So if this is based off of the Blitzwing mold, I might pick it up. I really like that mold. And Skywarp is my favorite Seeker. I have it in the Acid Storm / Thrust colors. So I wouldn't mind adding this gray and purple design, which I think is very unique and cool. Not very Skywarpy, but that works for me because it's not going to be Skywarp in my collection. So I would actually get that.
Well, this wouldn't be Skywarp in my collection either, because yeah, I need some more black in there and less gray. Matter of fact, just swap all the gray for black. But I don't have this mold in my collection at all.
It's actually a very cool mold.
It
transforms very nice. It's very unique. It's fun to mess with. And it's a good size for a Voyager because, you know, it came out 2-3 years ago when Voyagers were normal sized. So I would recommend it if you could get it on clearance just to transform it. Because it's fun. It's a fun mold to transform. To me.
Yeah, I may try it out. I may try it out.
Yeah.
Like you said, on clearance.
There's a lot worse things that we've talked about just in this episode that you can get before this.
And I mean, honestly, there's probably worse that I've collected, and that's probably why I hesitate with a lot of things now. So,
and moving on to Wave Floor, we've got War for Cybertron Ratchet, which you can see right here. It looks fine. I just don't want to pay Voyager prices for it. I do not have a Ratchet in my collection. And if I was to have a Ratchet, it'd probably be this one, because at least he looks interesting, unlike the Studio Series 86 one that's coming out. So I would be more inclined to pick this up. And then the one that probably has you excited, which is weird that they're doing it one in Studio Series and one in Legacy, because I think they're going to be the same mold, just remolded. We've got 86 Springer.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that 86 Springer too.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm gonna skip that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same mold as Sandstorm.
Oh,
that's why I think it's.
Don't you wish that evil on me?
Come on now. You think Hasbro's gonna make 2 separate molds for 2 triple changers in 1 year in leader class price point?
Oh. I probably won't get it, man.
It's probably Sandstorm's probably going to look like Springer, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's terrible. You cut me deep, man. Gosh,
that's Hasbro doing it.
that would be terrible. Oh man.
Yeah.
That sounds really bad.
But either which way, I'm not getting that. Ratchet, I might get. Let me put it back. For Ratchet, I would have picked it up if it was original Voyager size, 6.5, 7.5 inches. But with it being probably 5.5 to 6 inches that they're doing nowadays, I would just get the third-party version. But I'm not going to because I don't like Ratchet enough.
I think I'm just in for the 86 Ratchet, and I'll call it a day. Yeah. We repainted this version in was that LA?
No, this is a different version.
The
one we did was from the Bumblebee movie. This one is from the War for Cybertron video game.
I thought it was. So they both look the same to me. So
they look pretty similar.
I thought it was the same one. Okay, well then, I definitely won't be picking this up because I thought I already had it. So now I don't need it. Even perfect. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And then there are a few assorted things that were leaked. We've got Level A Assortment, which is going to come out in June of 2024. Level A Assortment Movie 8 Optimus. OP, not Optimus. I'm assuming that's Optimus Prime. I'm assuming that's going to be for Transformers 1.
I think so.
And then level A assortment 86 Bumblebee, which is one I think you might be picking it up.
Yes.
Whatever that means. It's probably going to be a buzzworthy Bumblebee with a whole bunch of 86 Studio Series figures.
I don't know. I'm yeah, because they did kind of I think with Cup, I think they re-released in the 86 or the 86 and the Buzzworthy Bumblebee, and they did it with Cliff Jumper, I think it was.
Well, I'll just be mad if they do like repaints like Outback and stuff in that thing, because I could tell you I just want Outback.
That would be hilarious.
No, it wouldn't be.
It would be. And there's something else that was just announced, and I guess they're gonna talk about it tomorrow, which would be Monday. But TF Source dropped a exclusive review or unveiling coming up tomorrow. And James, what do you think it's gonna be? As if I think we might be on the same thought process here.
Well, what I think it's going to be and what I hope it's going to be are two different things. What I think it's going to be is just another Seeker repaint, whether that be, I think it was called Sandstorm, but I like to call him Dust Storm, the Desert Camo Conehead, Slipstream, Nacelle, Red Wing. I would probably lean towards Red Wing because that's the simplest for them to do.
Now,
I would hope for it to be something more interesting, like a weird Planet X recoloring, like their Grimlock or something. And maybe let's keep the G2 trend going and do that really cool IDW Grimlock, because I got it in the G2 color scheme, which is one of the best figures I got this year, and repaint it in yellow and with the tiger stripes. I'd probably pick that up as well. But I don't think it's going to be that. I think they're going to just do another Secret.
I actually think it's going to be. We're on the same thought process. I initially thought it was. I initially think and finally think that it's going to be some new jet, some new Seeker. It seems like that's what that has been their trend for the last 4 or 5 TF cons. How many have we been to yet? No, 4.
3.
You know, so. I think this is going to be another one, but I actually think that it could be Slipstream, and really because of the colors. They just released the G2 Ramjet in that purplish and blue color, and literally it's the same colors as Slipstream, so they could literally just move the paint down here and add the paint up here, and just really swap the paint, and then maybe add a couple of new faces, and really just change the head sculpt a little bit. And I think that would be a very easy way for them to do it. But I was also thinking Nacelle, since Hasbro's coming out with that. I didn't think about Red Wing. That's a good one there.
Well, and it's like the last color they need. They've got their Acid Storm, their Nova Storm, their Sunstorm, Ion Storm. So Red makes sense to fill in that gap. And then an orange one, because I think their Sunstorm was yellow, correct? Not orange.
They have an orange one. It's orange.
They have an orange one as well. So then they just need the red one to complete, the color.
The Skittles, the pack.
Yeah.
Skittles.
Skittles. Yeah, exactly. But I do hope it's Slipstream, because Slipstream would be the only way they could get me to buy that one.
I would be happy for you, because I know you always talk about Slipstream, and
I'd rather have Bingo Toys repaint their Windblade with Slipstream with some remolds.
Oh wow, I'm surprised.
That's what I would rather have, but that's probably not going to happen.
And now the funny thing about this is, whatever version, because I still think it's going to be a Seeker, whatever color it is, then we have TFCon LA in March, and it'll be whatever one we didn't say this time, it'll be that one then. So.
And I am curious to see if they're going to be selling this right away, right when it goes out, or if they're going to be holding it, because they did call it an exclusive reveal, but that could mean who knows what that means.
Right. So, I mean, we do have, you know, a little over, or I guess a little under 2 months left, I think, before uh, TFCon in Orlando.
Well,
So,
2 months
no, 2 months. 2 months.
exactly.
Yeah, 2 months.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2 months exactly. So, we'll be there, I know, but so I guess we'll see tomorrow, and maybe we'll have a couple of lines on line talking about it.
Yes, yes. So comment, let us know what your thoughts are on everything we talked about. We know we hit you with a lot today. A lot of leaks came out. Let us know why your favorite one is going to be Lockdown, or if you're boring like Bobby, let us know why your favorite is going to be the Metal Hawk package refresh. I don't know. Or even Bobby's number one favorite, the Pablo. You know he's going to be buying that. He cannot wait. He loves the goggles. He's got his suspenders. He's ready to go cosplay to TFCon. So,
I can't even say anything. Like the foolishness that just came out of your mouth. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that we're actually friends? Don't you wish that evil on me?
well,
Man.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe. We're really close to getting to our goal of 500. We'd appreciate it. Hit the bell so you can go ahead and watch our news. We love to share that with you. And we'll see you very soon.
Yes, thank you very much. And as always, till all debates are won, see you next time.